Hi, I'm Alicia, and welcome to my channel Papercraft Secrets. Today I am sharing a complete journal that I created using the Pink Vintage Journal printable from my website. This has a vintage theme and it has several pages in the journal with little pockets and little tags, and everything has a vintage feel. So let me take you through a little walkthrough of this journal. So this is the front cover, and there's quite a few bits and pieces of layers. There's a bit of cheesecloth in there, there's some lace. I put lace down the join on the back as well. It's a pretty little flower lace. And I made some flowers for the front cover, and I used some pink ribbon in the to close the journal. And then when you open it up, I've made a little pocket here. My tags are very similar to the blue journal one, and I've used a lot of different laces in this little journal. I used up some of my lace stash actually, bits and pieces that I only had a small little bit of lace left, so that was really good. Great way to use up some lace that's in your stash. And overall it was really fun to make. Probably the trickiest thing for me in this was just covering up the pretty pictures. Trying not to cover up the pretty pictures, I guess, because yeah, there's some really beautiful images in this printable. If you are interested in creating a pink vintage journal like this, or we also have a blue vintage journal, there's a couple of ways you can purchase the printables. You can go straight to my website at www.papercraftsecrets.com.au, and you can go to the shop section and see all of the printables in the shop and purchase from there. The alternative way, which is the better value way, is to join up to the Papercraft Secrets classroom. It is under $5 a month. Every single month you get a free printable like this one, and you also get 4 video tutorials catered to what people were wishing to learn in the Papercraft Secrets classroom. So it is a much more economical way to purchase the printables if you are interested in purchasing printables, and you also have access to all the video tutorials that go with every single one. So if you are interested in having a look at the Papercraft Secrets classroom, I will put a link below so that you can check those out, and you can see all the different printables and projects that we have created in the classroom. Plus we've done lots of craft room organizational videos, how to make your own printables on Canva, and lots of other things. So here's just a quick look at the pink vintage journal printable. This is what you receive. This is what you print out on your home computer. And in the classroom, I have a special tutorial which shows you exactly how to print, what to print on. If you need to buy a printer, what printer you can buy. These are the tags that are in the tutorial, in the printable, plus these little embellishments, and we have our make our own flowers page. Plus, of course, you can use these for little cards in your pink vintage journal, or you can use them to make greeting cards, scrapbook layouts, those sort of things. So the possibilities are endless. There's some blank pages in here as well for scrapbook layouts, or I've included 2 sort of plainer pages for those who prefer a plainer page when they're making their journals. So we've got those background papers, and then we have our clocks, and we have our pockets, and all of our little bits and pieces that we cut out. So these can be little flippy flaps or little inserts. You can add photos into your journal. We have our fussy cutting little bits and pieces, butterflies, and then we have the pages of our journal, and everything in the classroom, there's a step-by-step tutorial on how to create the Pink Vintage Journal. There is also another beautiful printable Pink Vintage Cards and Layouts. You can print both of those in the classroom, or you can purchase those in the shop. In the classroom, I have created a 35-minute video tutorial on how to create our Pink Vintage Journal. This is just a little sneak peek of that tutorial so that you can have a little look and see if you think it might be something that you are interested in. Vintage junk journals are becoming very popular on YouTube. Lots of people are enjoying making those and selling them on Etsy as well. So that is also an option, creating some junk journals and selling those on Etsy for fun and to make a little bit money to go towards the craft supplies that purchase. So this is me just going through and creating the Pink Vintage Journal that I really did enjoy creating. I went through and created some little pockets, side pockets, corner pockets, and then I embellished those pockets with the fussy cut elements from the printable. And I like to add some paper lace to my pockets, or even some pretty real lace. I added quite a bit of real lace to my pockets as well. As I said before, I had an opportunity to use up some smaller pieces in my stash that were too short for anything else, which was always nice. And I decorated the front cover of my album with a focus on the good sentiment, some cheesecloth, a clock, some lace, and some floral clusters that I'd cut out myself. So there's lots of options with how you'd like to decorate your front cover. But I certainly enjoyed this part where I could sort of let my creativity run free as I decorated and embellished the front of the journal. Alright, I'm just adding a few little bits and pieces in as I go. Everything is nearly done here. It's all looking quite pretty. The last finishing touch is just to add some inking. So in any of the blank spaces where you feel like there needs something else, you can just do a script ink or your favorite stamp and do a little bit of stamping in there. That'll just finish it off. And so that brings us to the conclusion of our Pink Vintage Journal little sneak peek preview and a little taster of the tutorial that is available in the Papercraft Secrets Classroom. I hope that you did enjoy this little video, and I hope that if you are a vintage lover that you might consider purchasing the Pink Vintage printable or becoming a member in our Papercraft Secrets Classroom. The Papercraft Secrets Classroom is the best value for money if you are interested in printables, with over 20 printables already in the classroom, plus many videos, tutorials that you can follow along with to create projects with your printables. Thank you very much for watching today. Please make sure you are subscribed to my YouTube channel, and I hope that you have a lovely crafty day.